What's up, team? Nsima the Centaur Inyang here with Smooth Panther routine number 9. The name of this routine is going to be Olokun. If you want to know what that means, go ahead and just Google it. But let's just say we're going to be heading into the abyss with this first challenge routine. So fair warning, this routine is going to be a little bit longer than 30 minutes. And I had some technical difficulties towards the end because I did not realize that my camera can only record 30 minutes at a time. So it stopped and I didn't know. So I had to do some chopping for the last few stretches, but it's all there the way it needs to be. And we actually have something new. We have 2 Smooth Panthers of the week. So you guys hashtag Smooth Panther, posted it on IG, tagged me. Emma McCrae, first off, she's been doing the Smooth Panther routines and sharing it with others, and she's been feeling benefits. So thank you, Emma. And Kenyon the Third, massive bodybuilder on Instagram. I'm happy to see you doing this, dude. I'm happy that you're gaining some type of benefit from this. But also all of you guys that are commenting in the comment sections down below, DMing me on Instagram, posting up on Instagram. I'm truly very, very thankful and very, very happy that you're reaping the benefits of doing something as simple as stretching and doing mobility once a day. It's awesome to see how much improvement you guys have made, how much pain is being alleviated. It makes me really, really happy to be able to do this for you all. So thank you. And yeah, thanks for the support. Remember, like the video if you're liking this content. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be able to see this content more often. And if you want to get it immediately, then ring the bell on the channel, the notification bell, so you can see when I post a new Smooth Panther routine and you can get it immediately. But without further ado, we're going to get into this challenge routine. So go ahead and get into a cross-legged position. Remember to relax. Breathe in and out through your nose, because this is going to be a tough one, and breathing is going to play a big part in you getting through this whole thing successfully. But we're going to start with the neck stretch. Now we're going to go on the right side. You're going to take your right arm, put it on your neck. It's going to be 15 seconds on this right side. Let's go ahead and switch to the left. Now remember, when you're doing this, do not pull down on your head. I want you to make sure that you are just having a little bit of weight from your hand pulling on your head, not too much. The muscles in the neck are very fragile. All right, so go ahead and pull your head down in front of you for another 15 seconds. And again, do it in a gentle manner. The neck muscles are very, very small. We don't want to pull anything. We just want a gentle stretch. And in another few seconds, we're going to go ahead and put our head back for another 15 seconds. And then after this, we're going to go through one more rotation. And then we're going to start with the left side in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take your head to the left. Go ahead and hold this stretch for 15 seconds. Go ahead and switch to the right. 15 seconds here. Don't pull too hard. I want you to also make sure that you can start getting into your breathing patterns right now. Oscillate your neck back and forth just a little bit. Now in the next few seconds, pull your head down. Just feel a gentle stretch throughout the neck, a little bit throughout the traps. And then the last 15 seconds, our head's going to be up. Now go ahead and slowly come out of this position. We're going to start off with the twisted cross. You remember the twisted cross? It's going to be your right arm first. Then you're going to take your left foot and put it over your right foot. You're going to get a gentle stretch through the chest and the shoulder of the right side. Now these muscle groups are also very small, so I want you to make sure that you're not pushing too deep into this. Slowly for the next minute. We're going to do this side, and then we're going to go ahead and switch to the left side twisted cross. Now something kind of funny. First off, you shouldn't even be focusing on me, but there was this annoying fly buzzing around me the whole routine, and then a friend came in around 25 minutes. Another fly, I mean. So if you see me twitching and jerking around, it's because these damn flies will not leave me alone. So I'm sorry. Go ahead and hold the position for another 10 seconds. All right, slowly come out of that side. We're gonna go ahead and head into the twisted cross on the left side. Remember, go gently into this stretch. It can be very strenuous, but at this moment in time, I really want you guys to focus on relaxing, focus on breathing in and out through your nose, because that's going to come into play a huge part as we get deeper and deeper into this routine when we head into our much more difficult stretches and mobilizations. So relax and hold this position for the next 30 seconds. All right, let's come out of that position. We're going to head into the thread the needle on the right side. You're going to be getting a stretch through the upper back and the shoulder. All right, so the thread the needle on the right side. We're going to hold this for 1 minute. Go ahead and switch arms, thread the needle, now on the left. Now in a few seconds, you're going to come out of this position and we're going to go into the seated cross shin. Now, when you go ahead and go into the seated cross shin, if it feels uncomfortable and let's say you feel a little bit of knee pain, you can cross your legs instead. I'm going to be showing you the seated cross shin with the right shin on top of the left, and you're going to be leaning forward. Now, as you lean forward and your right foot's on top of the left foot, you're going to be feeling a stretch through your lower back and your gluteal group on the right side, along with a little bit of a stretch in your IT band. We're going to be holding this position for 2 minutes on each side. Remember, if you feel knee pain when doing this, then have a little bit less intensity in the stretch, or simply just cross your legs and have your right leg on top of the left. Let's go ahead and hold this position for another minute and 30 seconds. All right, go ahead and slowly come out of this position. We're going to switch to the left shin being on top of the right, along with continuing to lean forward for another 2 minutes. Remember, if you feel knee pain or this position is very uncomfortable for you, just go ahead and cross your legs and instead have your left leg be on top of your right. Let's hold this position for 2 minutes. All right, go ahead and slowly come out of this position. We're going to be heading into the Sphinx pose. This is going to have a stretch through your abdomen, and we're going to be holding this pose for 90 seconds. Again, I do want you to focus on your breathing. I want you to make sure that you're breathing in and out through your nose and that you're allowing yourself to relax, because very soon that's going to be very important for us. Let's go ahead and continue holding this position. All right, let's come out of that pose. And now we're going to be heading into our dragon sequence. All of the following poses will be done on your right leg. Go ahead and head into the dragon position. Remember, if you cannot hold this position well and you don't find that you can keep an upright position, grab a kettlebell or a block and put it on your left hand. You're going to be feeling a deep stretch through the left hip flexor. Now, we're going to be going through a breathing sequence. Now for the next 5 seconds, I want you to go ahead and take a deep inhale through your nose. We're going to begin that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I want you to exhale all of that air in the next 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now inhale for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that breath for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now continue this breathing sequence throughout the rest of the routine. Especially on the exhale, I want you to allow yourself to get deeper and deeper in each stretch. And this will also allow you to focus on relaxing while making sure that you're focused on the breath, as the remainder of these stretches are going to be very intense. 10-second inhale, 10-second hold, 10-second exhale, all through the nose. Let's go ahead and hold this stretch for another 10 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and switch to the lizard. Now go ahead and slowly come out of the dragon, and we're going to go onto the lizard on the same side. Your right foot does not have to be flat on the ground. You're going to be feeling a stretch through your lower back, your gluteal group, and still the hip flexors of the back left leg. We're going to hold this for 1 minute and then switch to the twisted lizard. Now we're going to switch to the twisted lizard. If you find that the twisted lizard is uncomfortable for you and you cannot get into this position well, you're going to go ahead and stay in the lizard position for the next minute. If you do switch to the twisted lizard, you're now going to be feeling a stretch through the left quad. Hopefully you're continuing the breathing sequence that we went over, and you can do this throughout this routine and any other routines to help you relax, get a deeper stretch, and focus on the breath. Now go ahead and slowly come out of this position. We're going to stay on the same side and we're going to go into the fraggin or frog/dragon. Now if you saw, I went ahead and I put my back leg into a kickstand position and my front leg is staying where it is. So the back leg is like you're doing a frog and the front leg is like you're doing a dragon. If this pose is a little bit too deep and you can't get your forearms on the ground, you can go ahead and keep both of your arms on the ground. And if that's a little bit too intense, you can go ahead and grab a medicine ball or a block and put your arms on top of that. You're going to be feeling a deep stretch through the back groin area, hip flexors, and a bit of a stretch also through your lower back and your right leg gluteal group. This pose is going to be held for 2 minutes. Now trust me when I say I know how difficult this feels. It's a very difficult pose, but when you get out of it, your hips, your groin, your glutes, your back, you're going to be feeling amazing. So go ahead and continue the breathing sequence that we were doing before. Continue to allow yourself to relax into the position. Do not focus on the way you're feeling, but instead just focus on breathing and understand that this is going to just have you feeling so much better for the next day, for the next days, weeks, etc. All right, let's go ahead and hold this position for another 40 seconds. And then we're going to switch to the left side dragon. right, you did it. We're out of this. Let's go ahead and switch to the dragon on the left side. Go ahead and take your time. Now again, remember, you can have a medicine ball or a block on your right hand if you find it difficult to stay upright, but you're going to be feeling a deep stretch through the hip flexors on the back leg. We're going to be holding this position for 2 minutes, then we'll be going into the lizard, the twisted lizard, and the fraggin on the same side. Let's go ahead and come out of that position. We're now going to switch to the lizard. Remember, if your elbows can't be on the ground, then you can go ahead and have your hands on the ground, or you can go ahead and grab a medicine ball and put yourself on top of that. Remember, this isn't a stretching competition, so you don't have to look exactly like me in the pose. The goal is just to feel the mobilization and the stretch in the target areas, and over time you will become more mobile and more flexible. So take your time with these. Do not overdo it, and just give your body the time it needs to adapt and improve. Let's go ahead and hold this position for another 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and do the twisted lizard. You're going to go ahead and grab your back right leg. If you can't do the twisted lizard, it's perfectly okay to stay in the lizard position. We're going to hold this position for 1 minute, and then we're going to head right back into the fraggin. Go ahead and come out of that position. Now we're going to head into the fraggin. So kickstand your back right leg, and then if you can, put your forearms on the ground. If you can't do that, put your hands on the ground, and if you need a little bit more assistance, grab a medicine ball or a block. But the main goal is to feel this stretch through the groin area of the back leg and a bit of the gluteal group of the front leg. Now, if this is your introduction to Smooth Panther and you haven't shut off the video yet, then congratulations, and I also give you an apology, because this challenge routine is not meant to be done in your first video. But for all of you that are this far into the routine, you can't pat yourself on the back right now because you're probably focusing on breathing and this intense mobilization. But good job to you and congrats. You're already feeling the benefits of doing things like this every single day, whether it be in the night or post-workout. But you're taking care of yourself. You're reaping the benefits and you're giving your body the attention that it needs. So again, you've made it this far. We're going to be done soon. Good job. Continue to relax into this stretch. And we're going to hold this movement for another 20 seconds. All right, slowly take yourself out of the fragging. Now, the routine is not finished. We're just gonna go ahead and relax and chill for about 2 minutes, either on your back or on your stomach. Just allow all of what you've just done to sink in. Really want you to relax and breathe. But a fair warning, this is where the routine gets a little bit glitchy. Now the camera turned off around the 30-minute mark and I had to splice a few of these stretches together, but they're all there. In about a minute and 30 seconds, we're going to be doing the half front split for 2 minutes on each leg. And then after that, we're going to do the half saddle for 2 minutes on each leg. And then our very last stretch is going to be the seated straddle for 4 minutes. So for now, just want you to relax, chill. And in about 1 minute, we're going to get up and go into the half front split on the right leg. All right, go ahead and come out. We're going to go ahead and get into the half front split on the right leg. You'll be feeling a deep stretch to the hamstring of that right leg. I want you to be gentle with this stretch because we're going to be holding it for 2 minutes. Continue the breathing sequence that we talked about before. 10-second inhale, 10-second hold, 10-second exhale. It'll allow you to get deeper and deeper into the stretch. We're going to hold this position for another minute and 30 seconds. All right, go ahead and come out of the right side. We're going to go into the half front split. Now on the left leg. We're going to hold this position for 2 minutes. Go ahead and come out of that. We're going to be getting into the half saddle on the right leg. You're going to take your right leg behind you. Your ankle's going to be flat on the ground. And you're going to be feeling a deep stretch through your quadricep, your ankles, and a little bit of your hip flexor. Now for this position, you do not need to be flat on your back. You can have your body upright, your torso upright, and you can keep your hands on the ground, or you can go back on your elbows. Also, if you need to have a little bit of a tilt in your hips because you can't have your hips flat on the ground, that's perfectly okay. Remember, we're just trying to have those target areas focused on. So you don't have to do the position. It doesn't need to look like the way I do it. As long as you're targeting the quadriceps, the knee, the ankle, then you're perfectly okay. Let's go ahead and hold this position for another minute and 30 seconds. Let's slowly come out of this, and we're going to go into the half saddle on the left leg. Now, if you've been doing Smooth Panther from the beginning, the saddle type poses are probably feeling much better and a little bit easier for you. Remember, it's a progression, and it's going to take time. It's not going to be a week. It's not going to be 2. It might be months. But if you do this consistently, you're going to be able to do this pose very comfortably. Let's go ahead and hold this for 2 minutes. go ahead and come out of this position. We have one position left, and then we're finished with this challenge routine. It's going to be the seated straddle, and it's going to be held for 4 minutes. All right, the seated straddle is going to be felt through the lower back and the hamstrings. Now, I want you to just allow yourself for the next 4 minutes just to relax and drop slowly down into the pose. One thing that I like to do sometimes is just allow my elbows to hang, so I'll kind of put my hands on my shoulders and allow the weight of my torso to bring me down slowly, but I do not want to be pushed deeper into this position because I do not want to overstretch. Remember the breathing techniques that we went over before. Just allow yourself to relax into this position. Let's go ahead and hold this for another 3 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, go ahead and come out of that. We are now done with Smooth Panther routine number 9, titled Olokun. Now, Olokun's part of Nigerian mythology. You can go and look her up. But congratulations, you guys are awesome. You finished this. You're going to be feeling great tomorrow. And right now, you're probably going to be feeling pretty good. I'd like you to just sit there for 3, 4, or 5 minutes and just chill, relax, allow all of this to sink in. Now, remember, if you're doing these routines with me, take a picture, post it on IG and hashtag Smooth Panther. I love seeing you guys doing these routines with me. DM me and let me know how this is affecting you, if it's feeling good, how you're improving. I want to know because it's nice seeing people reap the benefits of doing something so simple like this. So thanks for following along. Thanks for doing this with me. This is Nsima the Centaur Inyang from BreakTheBar.com. Be an anomaly, be yourself, and I'll talk to all of you very, very soon.